Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Atlantis 1957 Cadillac Eldorado Brougham build. And the last time we worked on it, we installed the dash pad onto the top of the body. And that's nice and dry, not going to go anywhere. And we also got our interior tub. That's nice and secure in there. We did do the differential in the back with the suspension parts for the rear axle, and the axle did slide through. I did pre-paint the front one, steering. Let's see, which way does this go? Oh, it's on the other page. But actually we can kind of tell by the lines there. That's going to go on like that. Something like that. But I'm not going to glue that on because it's already painted the flat. Well, yeah, maybe I should. Yeah, I should. Otherwise I'm going to have to scrape the paint off there to glue it. So let's make sure we get it going the right way. There it is right there. And it looks like I had it backwards. Good thing I consulted the instruction manual, because I would have glued it backwards. So what we're going to do here is go ahead and we're going to glue this into place. First, let's make sure our axle is going to fit through there. Plan on doing one wheel and then the other wheel. Oh yeah, that'll work. It's going to kind of be wobbly. Huh. The front wheels might wobble. And if they do, I might glue them solid on there. I don't know. But anyways, double check again. Yep, white part to the front of the car. Let's go ahead and get our glue out. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Oh yeah. We're in good shape. So before I do that, there's a little bit here we need to kind of touch up on with the sanding block here. So yeah, it would have needed touched up anyway. Alright, and then in the back, I'm pretty sure I painted these on the sprue. I can't remember. I'd have to look back at my videos. We're going to take this here while we're at it. If I was to go back and think about it, I wouldn't have painted this part. Just get to paint off this part here so that the glue adheres just fine. And all the excess. And then we'll flip this around. And we're going to use our tapes thing here, because I don't want to come down on our steering wheel and break our steering wheel off while we're doing this. Wide part to the front according to the instructions. Give it some glue. See if it all makes contact first. Yeah, so what we really only need is the glue there. So we'll apply it to the actual chassis itself. Do this over here so I don't get it all over the place. We line it up right? No, we did not. It's about ready to make a fatal error. There we go. That's more right. Right more. More correct. Gooder. Better. Just kind of hold that there for a minute. And let's apply a little bit more on that area. All these areas here. And we'll do the same in the front. There we go. Now we got our suspension parts done. Just hold that for a little bit. Oh no, why am I tightening that? We are going to put the upper part of the body on also. Because I'm sticking to the original plan of, how are we doing here? Sticking down good. Let's hit that one more time on this corner. I didn't quite realize that it didn't touch where I glued. There we go. You gotta look at it from different angles to make sure things are lined up right. Looks like we need to take the sanding pad there and there. Just a little bit. See me try to just sand her nicely painted dash? What was I thinking? There we go. Now how are we looking? Solid. You bet. Okay, now this was the fun part. It took me a little bit to line them all up because I got these little kind of alignment marks on both sides of the body. Not really any, I guess the back does. It has these little pins here. The front kind of does. But anyways, it's all lined up. It took me a little bit, so hopefully this isn't going to be a 20-minute video of me trying to get this body straight. We got that side on. They kind of, there we go. They kind of overlap each other. So we got pretty much the front down. And I'm going to lay the car on its side here for a second to try to squeeze these two together. Oh, I just popped that part off. So what I think we'll do, let's pick a spot. Because this is the side that popped up on me. I'm just gonna have to pick a side and start it like that. That's what I did last time. I got that pin on the outside of the car. There we go. And then there, And see, it actually lines up pretty decent, back seat and all. A lot better than I thought it was going to. So, well, you know what time it is. It's a moment of truth. This is where we're committed to the project here. There's no turning back after this. That interior is in there. So, and the door line's up pretty good. The marks. Not too bad at all. That's the biggest thing, getting your door seams in the right spot before you glue. And I think I'm going to choose right here. And we're going to glue it down. I'm happy with the seam. Probably gonna have to do another fine sanding on the body to get that and it's really thin here. Gotta get that seam out of there, or to kind of join in. You can lay the car on its side right here. And we're gonna go like this. I'm gonna hit the front here. Right there. Just like we're welding it together. Yes, we're just starting with the front fender and working our way back. It might be a 30-minute video of me gluing this body together. Okay, let's just continue on. Oh. No, it wasn't ready. There, it's ready. And let's go with the door. The front door, I should add, because this is a 4-door. Yeah, it's sealed up pretty decent. And continue with the back door. This one. Yeah. And this is where our bare metal foil is going to go. That's a trim line. There's a gap here, but that's going to be covered by those over there once we... Haven't decided if I'm going to bare metal foil them or how I'm going to do that. That's some of that part, that comb-shaped looking part where the little grill thing is. That's going to be tricky. And anyway, let's finish up this seam. Get to the other side. Just a little bit but I think once you put the back window on and all that, you're not gonna see it anyway. No. Peter's doing something. Probably some kind of a notification. Anyways, that side should be done. We'll just do a repeat of what we did. And, that fit. There we go. Oh, then I just lost it. Yeah, it took me a while to get everything lined up. There we go. So let's start there, like we did on the other side. And you can see it's actually worse of a bend than it had. It's probably because the interior, the dash pad. I didn't have the dash pad glued into place, causing us a little bit of grief. That's still not. Oh, I released it too quick. Looks like we can go ahead and get that whole fender there. Probably more glue coverage the better for that. And then we'll just kind of set into place like that. Biggest thing is to get it sealed up. This front fender is actually sealing down better than the other side was. I'm actually going to hit that whole seam, the whole fender. Just kind of hold it for a bit. Gotta let the glue do its thing. Oh, let's line things up right, shall we? Yeah, it's definitely more of a challenge on this side for some reason. Not popping this side apart, are we? Nope, that side stayed glued pretty good. Maybe it'll help us. So we got that front fender down. Trying to see where we're getting held up here, and I think it's where this dash meets the doors. It does seem to be a little higher there. Seems to be giving us some trouble. But we'll just continue. I apologize, you're seeing all hands. But it is going together. Man, I'm very happy with that interior. So happy. There we go. Now we're getting it to lay down, as you can see. If you can see through my hands. And we're seeing that trim line show up now, as we should. Do have to paint the package tray the flat black, but I'm gonna look at some. I would think it'd be flat. Be some kind of a, I don't know. I'd have to look online to make sure. Yeah. Let's get the back down. Let that's had a chance to do its thing. Yeah, we'll have to do some sanding. I got a fingerprint there. I thought I'd go another, like down to maybe 2500 grit or something. As a final nice little sand before we do the primer coat on it. And we'll just finish this off here. Like so. And like I said, all those gaps and stuff here will be covered by those. This part up here, another. Yeah, we'll have to do some. But it's going to be together. Seeing how bad of a twist that had on it. I was kind of being cautious as I was gluing, so. But there we have it. Like this piece here, we'll either bare metal foil or we'll paint it the silver. That'll cover our rocker panels and then fill in the gaps there, like so. Don't want to glue it into place yet, so, but that'll go on like that. I don't know, that's probably a 20-minute video for sure. But the interior is inside the body. 26 minutes, oh my goodness, we almost made it a half hour. I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.